Back so soon? Well, in that case, I do believe I should start a story. Possibly tell one that not many people have been paying attention to recently. One of which starts in a way that many people understand, but it's even bigger than you thought. So, with this story, it starts out like any other. It starts off with an opening cinematic, scrolling text, and my personal favorite, the all-powerful, all-encompassing words that say in a galaxy far, far away. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about Star Wars. Something that I have been studying for years, reading the books, understanding the lore. And with the filming being done of Episode 7, there are very many different things that people are saying. Leaked pictures, leaked information. But why don't we start where it all began? With Luke Skywalker on the lonely planet of Tatooine, covered in sand, living with his Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. As a child, I assume he grew up, not knowing much except for moisture farming. You see, there isn't much to do, considering you're surrounded by sand. But, of course, out in space, there is a spaceship that is being followed by a Star Destroyer. Now on that spaceship is the Senator, Princess Leia of Alderaan. Now, that ship is taken by the Star Destroyer because Darth Vader knows that there is information that is hidden within that ship that can destroy the biggest and most powerful weapon the Empire has. Unbeknownst to Darth Vader and the rest of his people, two droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO, escaped after Leia only uploaded the information to the R2 unit. They escaped in a pod on Tatooine, which crash-landed on Tatooine, pardon me. After it crash-landed, the droids decided to go to the nearest area where there would be people. C-3PO was picked up by Jawas. Then again, so was R2. Then, the Jawas take them to Uncle Owen's farm, where they are sold. Luke Skywalker, a budding teenager, wanting to go and explore, is faced with responsibilities. He had to clean the droids. On that subject, after he starts to clean them, the R2 unit starts the playback of Leia of Alderaan. Leia, in the hologram, says that she needs Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, General Kenobi. Who is, of course, a hermit, known as Ben Kenobi on Tatooine. He has been hiding on Tatooine to protect Darth Vader's son, Luke. Oops, spoiler alert! I apologize. But if you have not seen the movies, you should go see them. Now, that is only part of the story. The rest of the story Luke ends up going to try and help Ben Kenobi, or Obi-Wan, get to a ship and get off planet. Well, Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru are murdered by stormtroopers. Of course, there is always the subject of why the stormtroopers can't hit anything, but apparently they can hit the Jawas, their sandcrawler, and of course, Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen. Odd subject there, I'll cover that later. So, we have Luke Skywalker meets Han Solo, along with Chewbacca. All of them get on the Millennium Falcon, along with Ben Kenobi, and go to the Death Star to save Princess Leia from her fate of being held captive and possibly killed. Now, in a nutshell, I am summing up the movie. The book is better, do not get me wrong, but I will sum the movie. And I just knocked over my microphone. I apologize. So, we have Luke Skywalker being trained for about 5 minutes by Obi-Wan Kenobi on the Millennium Falcon after they save Princess Leia and get off of the Death Star. Then he joins the rebellion. Han Solo gets paid, says he's leaving, and then mysteriously comes back to save Luke Skywalker's behind, so to speak. Because Darth Vader is on his tail, and they're going down a very narrow way on the Death Star to shoot a torpedo down a hole that is the size of a swamp rat. Now, Darth Vader gets flung into space, the Rebel Alliance celebrates the destruction of the Death Star, and then credits roll. But, again, there is another movie where the Empire strikes back. But if the Empire had their small moon or Death Star destroyed, how do they strike back? Enter the all-powerful, all-knowing Jabba the Hutt. Not really. That's the next movie. Pretty much the sum of the Empire Strikes Back. Ice-cold planet, Luke survives, getting sent to Dagobah, trained by Yoda. After Yoda leaves to go fight and save his friends on Cloud City. Now, they're in Cloud City. Hullabaloo, hullabaloo, fix the ship. Then, everyone escapes. Han gets frozen into carbonite, because he did not pay Jabba the Hutt. Boba Fett. Killing, shooting. Not much killing, actually, just lots of shooting. Darth Vader, Thanksgiving table. Invites everyone to have dinner. Takes Han's lightsaber. Luke loses a hand. End of movie, roll credits. Oh, I forgot, there's a kiss. Luke kisses Leia, so there's that one too. Then, we have Return of the Jedi. Ta-da! Super Jedi. Not really. Han's unfrozen by Leia. Lando Calrissian's there. R2, C-3PO. Leia's dressed in a slave outfit. Oh yes. Luke is a full-blown Jedi. Walks the plank. Doesn't walk the plank. Does a backflip, flip thing. Lands on the ship. Gets his lightsaber after R2 shoots it. Random death destruction. People fall into the Sarlacc, or the giant open mouth thing in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Han is no longer blind, but he's blind. Explosion, Jabba dead. Saving Leia, blah blah blah. Then, Endor. Yes, the Ewoks. So, with the Ewoks, they form an army who follows C-3PO because he's a golden machine, and people think that he's a god. Speeder bikes. Speeder bikes are good. Race. Leia gets lost. Kind of sort of kidnapped, not kidnapped. Chewie's hungry. Ends up grabbing something. Everybody gets caught in a net. Luke tries to reach his lightsaber to cut through. R2 cuts through. Everybody falls. Surrounded by Ewoks. C-3PO sits up. Everybody starts bowing and worshipping him. Roast Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Luke Skywalker for dinner. Then, they join forces after Luke levitates C-3PO. After that, we have the showdown, where Luke sacrifices himself in order to stop everything because he figures out that Leia's his sister. Which kind of makes that kiss kind of awkward from the previous movie. So, twin sister, by the way. And then, fight ensues. Emperor, Vader, Luke, Blarg. Luke says he won't kill his father. Darth Sidious decides to zappy zap with his fingers. I don't quite understand how this... Why is it not... I don't have that ability. Why don't I have this ability? I don't know. So, Vader picks up the Emperor, throws him down into the center of the Death Star, so to speak. I don't even know what that is. It's like a power generator. And if you're building a Death Star, don't you think you'd have ways to not fall down into the power generator, which is blown up by Han Solo? Well, no, Lando Calrissian, I apologize. Han Solo is actually back on the moon, destroying the shield base. It's a trap. Ewok celebration after the Death Star is destroyed. Yes. So I pretty much just summed up all of the Star Wars movies in around 13 minutes, it looks like. Yep, 13 minutes. Can't see without my glasses. Anyway, that is Star Wars 4, 5, and 6. Next time, I will actually do 1, 2, and 3, and then totally destroy them, because that's what Lucas did. I think. Why do they have to take everything that made sense in the first 3 movies and destroy it with one line in the first movie, in episode 1? One line! One line! I give up. Why is it that Star Wars tries to make sense and then doesn't? Oh, by the way, if anyone knows anything about Star Wars Episode 7, you should be contacting me, because I am a big Star Wars fan. And I want to know everything I can. I should possibly see if I could get a hold of some of you people out there. Just so I can get more information. And, well, you know, the more information I have, the more information you have, so, helps to us all, right? And I have no idea why I'm talking in this accent. I'm Spock. I need to give myself pointed ears. And then shave my eyebrows and make them all pointy. Put a Leonard Nimoy. Great. Now I have to do a video on Star Trek. Okay, so this has been Story Time with UrielLocke. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos everywhere. Because the more you share, the more everything spreads around. And everybody likes sharing. Although don't share the things that people don't want. The people want my videos, so go ahead and share that. And subscribe, that too. All in the links below, you will have my social media. So, if you want to talk to me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Tumblr, on Reddit, which I think I added. I'm going to have to make sure I added that. But, if you guys want to contact me, have at it. Once I get my other computer back, once I get it up and running, I'm going to be gaming, and we will all game together. You know why? Because gaming and nerddom is what I'm all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Keep watching, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know what I'm going to do next.